Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth campaign, Liberty. In our last episode, we completed scenario number 1, and we were introduced to the main characters of this particular campaign. So we have Baldras, who is the elder of the village of Dallben, which you can see right here, and we also have Baldras's nephew, and that's the young man Harper. So those are our two main characters. And in that first scenario, we learned that many of the villagers of Dallben feel somewhat abandoned by the Wesnoth government, and in particular the Queen, who has continued to tax the villagers, but doesn't really provide any guards or protection, and that's particularly important as the village of Dallben has come under attack from the orcs. And sure enough, in that first scenario, we actually had to repel an invasion from goblin raiders. We were able to successfully do it, but it was definitely a dangerous situation, and it'll be interesting to see how things proceed as we move forward with the campaign. So let's proceed to scenario number 2. Baldras's Journal, 6 Deeproot 501 YW. Me and Harper visited Erwin's grave today. I helped the lad pick her a bunch of flowers. We even found some of her favorite blue lilies. Harper don't remember her much, but he still thinks lots about her. Lad reminds me so much of his ma oftentimes. Real bright and brassy, even if he don't got her sense or wits. I'm just hoping he'd be learning more with time. Speaking of sense, I got me a bad feeling in my gut about today. I'd better ready our hunting troop when I get back to the village, just in case. Civil Disobedience. Look, riders approach. Stand fast, nephew. By order of the Queen, the magistrate of this town is to travel with us to Elsinfar for vetting. The Crown did long since abandon our village. You Wesnothians be too busy counting the gold from our taxes to be sending aid against them orcs. Nobody here be leaving to nowhere. Insolent peasant, try not my patience, else I shall be forced to drag thy deceased corpse back with me to the city. Try it then, stinker. As you wish. Guard the gate. Uncle, since when did we have a queen? Since a few years back, I thinks. But weren't never her giving out no orders. It don't really matter right now. Harper, get yourself out of here. This be no kind of battle for you. I can fight. Harper, do what I says to you. We're in this together. Death to the Wesnothians. Impulsive lad. Alright, here we are. Scenario number 2, Civil Disobedience. Our victory condition is to kill the Wesnoth army captain Tarwin, and our defeat conditions are either the death of Baldras, the death of Harper, or if our turns run out and we have 12 turns left. We have a gold carryover, early finish bonus as always, and then we are now back to a 40% gold carryover to the next scenario. In that first scenario, we actually had a 100% gold carryover, I guess to kind of help get us started. So this is a little bit more standard to what we've seen in other campaigns, so that makes sense. Okay. Oh boy, let's see what we're up against here. This is not looking good. So we've got a large number of cavalrymen and horsemen. So the horsemen do a piercing attack. The cavalrymen do a blade attack. You can see they've got a sword versus a spear. And then, of course, we've got a couple of spearmen. And then, most worryingly, we've got this, oh my gosh, a level 3 cavalier. That's going to be tough to deal with. Boy, oh boy, this is not looking good. We do have some peasants out here, but I don't think they're in our control. Let's just see. No, they aren't. So These are neutral units that I guess are just going to help us out, hopefully, or allied units, I suppose. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this isn't looking so good. So we're going to have to definitely take advantage of the defensive structures around here. So maybe what we do is well, I'm thinking we definitely want to take advantage of the woods here, and as well the areas where there are basically cover, because the horsemen are going to not have as much defense, especially in kind of the open ground. So let's see. We also have the defenses of the castle not to forget about, but yikes, this is pretty deadly. So let's see. With Harper, we want to probably stick to the woods. That's what I'm thinking. Although maybe it'd be better to get to one that has a village. Let's see. If we also have to think about who we want to bring back. So we have a couple of village elders. Those are our level 2 melee units here. And then we have a peasant hunter who's about to level up. That's going to help us out. We did have a villager as well who had quite a bit of experience. And then a few miscellaneous other units here. So in terms of what we can recruit... Okay, so peasant hunter, peasant youth, or villager. The villager is kind of our melee unit. The youth is our hybrid unit. And then the hunter is our ranged unit. Oh boy. We also have to remember that I think these units all have charge, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe the cavalrymen don't. Let me see. Okay, the cavalrymen don't, but the horsemen definitely do. Yeah, there, they have charge. So, deals double damage when they attack. So I have to be very, very careful. Their charge is going to be devastating. Okay. Again, let's decide what to do with Harper here. So he does get 70% in the woods, so I think we will send him... My big concern is that if I recruit additional units and they're not able to make it into the woods, that's going to not be so good for me. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually take a bit of a risk here and send him... Oh, I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Maybe I should play it a little more conservative. You know what? Let's send him down here. And then what we'll do is we'll recruit, or recall, I should say, some elders. And then we'll also recall our very strong, about to level up hunter. And then we can recall maybe our villager here who's got quite a bit of experience. And that's going to do it for our turn. So let's see what happens now. Don't have a good feeling about this. Help! Help! I'm being repressed! They just killed an innocent man. Murderers. Cry thine eyes out for me, peasant. Oh gosh, that was devastating. These peasants are getting slaughtered. That charge is brutal too. They do 25 damage. Oh my gosh, look at that. Again, thankfully the cavalrymen don't have charge, but they're still extremely dangerous, as you can see. It looks like they're just going straight for the peasants here. Well, that peasant really held his own. Okay, well, this doesn't look good. Let's see. So we've got cavalry up there. We've got another one down here. I'd like to avoid the cavalrymen basically being able to just charge in at me, because that charge does way more damage. Although, the cavalrymen do take more damage as well in return, so that's an important thing to remember. It's also now dusk, which means that these lawful units are now not getting a damage boost, which is great. And of course, our units are neutral, so we don't really benefit or have penalties at any time of day. Baldras is quite powerful, so we want to make sure we use him, but we want to recruit more units before we do anything else with him. So I'm thinking we want to take on the horsemen here, because the horsemen can do quite a bit of damage, but we also want to see if perhaps we can get a kill on this cavalryman, because he is in pretty rough shape. So let's send our elder out. Oh, and I don't really want to go out into the open here where I don't have, like, cover, but I don't know if we really have much else or any other choice, especially since I really want to have more of my units. Actually, okay, here's what we could do. Rather than attacking like that, why don't we send our units down to the villages to provide some protection, at least, to the villages. Yeah, I like that. We'll do this. We're going to play this a little bit defensively, actually. Head down like this. And then that allows us to now recruit additional units. So I could bring some of these ones back, but I think what I'll do instead is probably just recruit them, because that's cheaper. This cost me only 14 or 13 gold, whereas recall cost me 20. I mean, I suppose I could bring back this one who has a little bit more experience, but the rest I'm probably just going to recruit. And the reason for that is because none of these are loyal, so I'm not getting any real benefit in terms of my my upkeep cost. All right, so we've got lots of cavalry. So actually having some archers wouldn't be so bad. We'll do a couple villagers just for the melee kind of tankiness. And then we'll have 2 archers as well, because the cavalry really doesn't have an answer to ranged attacks. Now, as for Harper, we might want to actually retreat him back to where he's got a little bit more defense. Alternatively, we could actually send him down here to start doing some work. You know what? Maybe we'll do that. I mean, it's a little risky, but I think he's got enough defense in the woods that he'll be okay. I hope. And then we're going to let them come to us, I think. They're going after my archer. Oh, no. Okay, he evolved. Thank goodness. Oh, boy. Oh, ouch. Thank goodness we didn't die there, at least. Oh, no. Ah! Oh, and we lost our fighter. That sucks. Boy, this is a tough scenario, that's for sure. It really does feel like we're kind of outgunned here. It's not good. Alright, we've got our... Well, now it's nighttime, which is the best time for us, so we got to press press the advantage as much as we can. So let's see if we can get the kill with our bow. Oh, gosh, and of course we missed, like, every shot, practically. Okay, we've got our village elder up here. Let's see if maybe we can get a kill. 1, 2, one more hit. Excellent, okay. Take that, you bullies. Alright, so, and then we've got this particular horseman down here who needs to be killed. So let's see if we can move our elder down. Put some work in here. Oh, and of course we're just missing everything, and yet he hits me. Despite having only a 40% chance to hit me, whereas I had a 60% chance, I missed every single one of my attacks. That's amazing. Okay. We did a little bit of damage at least. Our villager's in rough shape too. So we don't want to move Baldras necessarily because we need him to recruit more units. So why don't we go like this? Oh, geez, we really don't do enough damage there. Here's an option. We can go... Yeah, let's try this out. Okay, there's a kill. We needed that. And then... Boy, it's almost better for us to just play it defensively rather than try to attack them here. Because we really don't do enough damage. We're going to recruit an additional... maybe a hunter. And then we want to move this villager off like this. and then recruit another one. Get another villager. Meanwhile, this one we can do the exact same thing. Recruit another one. Actually, let's recruit... Maybe another hunter, actually. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and then I actually think we're not going to attack, and the reason for that is because if we do, we're probably going to be killed. Although this one we could attack without dying. I mean, if we take all the hits, we're not going to die. We also have Baldras who can step out and fight if he needs to. And he does quite a little bit more damage, I should say. So maybe what we do is we do attack, now that I think about it. There's a little bit of damage. Oh, we're taking lots, though. Oh, and of course we flubbed most of our hits there. Let's try again. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're at 16 health. So now if we attack, we'd have to hit 3 of our 4 attacks, which I don't think we're going to be able to do. So I think we'll leave Baldras maybe where he is. Now, as for Harper, I think I'd rather actually have him help out down here. So we'll move on down, throw some rocks. Okay, we're going to end it there, I think. Let's just make sure we've moved everyone. We have. So we will end it. Oh, we dodged the first one. Oh, and the second one. Ouch. Wait, we're having a heck of a time landing hits, that's for sure. Oh, and there goes one of our fighters. Oh, and he's surrounded and getting beat up on real good. Again, having a heck of a time landing hits of his own. Oh, and there that horseman just took him out. Yikes, this is not looking good for me. Okay. Our trapper here. Oh, and I don't want to risk the trapper out in the open like that, but I might have to. Because we really need to start answering back. So let's see, can we... Yeah, let's do this. We have enough gold to recruit some additional units, so maybe what we do is we... Oh, and I almost forgot, we have our village elder up here who can help us out. Oh yeah, let's do that. He would need to land all his hits to get the kill, but even if he just does some damage. Very nice. Okay, or I guess he needed to only land 3 of the 4. Alright, now Baldras could step out and do some work. Our archers can kind of get out and involved as well. We could go like this and try for a bow. We might not be able to get the kill, but we could do quite a bit of damage. And then maybe get the kill with Harper, actually. That wouldn't be so bad. Let's try that. Very nice. Okay, now what are our odds of getting the kill? Oh, we'd have to hit twice. Dang it. It's kind of unfortunate. Alright, let's give it a shot. Come on. Yes, okay, there we go. Good experience for Harper. Now we just have to bail him out because he's going to get attacked, I'm sure. Perfect. Okay, and there's another kill. Now our archers can get involved here. Alright, there we go. Bow attack time. Jeez, and we're just whiffing on every attack. I can't even believe that. Alright, let's try again. Oh. Like, come on. Are you serious? I guess one more. I think Baldras, we're going to get the kill here and try to get him some additional experience. So what we'll do is we'll move our bowman down to see if he can get some hits. There we go. Nice. Nice. Okay. And some good experience gain there. Hopefully he doesn't get killed. Okay, now we're going to take this hunter. Actually, hang on. Maybe we'll take... Let's recruit an additional unit just to have a little bit more backup. Although, do we really need it? Let's take a quick look. So all we've got left is the enemy commander, who's going to be a heck of very, very difficult to deal with. And then we've got a horseman. So maybe we don't need to recruit any more units just yet. I think we'll be all right with what we've got. Oh, and then there's the spearman, of course. You know what? Let's recruit one more. We'll recruit another hunter. Now we can move out and start attacking. So we'll go for the kill with Baldras here, I think. We need to hit 3 times. Maybe we should soften him up a little bit with our archer first. I mean, if we get the kill with the archer, that's fine, too. That's fine. And now Baldras can get the finish. Perfect. There's some big experience gain for him. That's really good. Now our villager can step up, try and put some hurt on the spearman. I think, yeah, that's our choice here. So let's do that. Nice, a little bit of damage. Okay, we kind of went tit for tat there. I think that's about it. Yeah, we'll end it there. Fortunately, it's almost daytime again. Means our advantage is gone, or will be gone shortly. Oh, and our hunter just got sniped there. Not ideal. Alright, I think we'll use our archers here to the best of our ability. Whoops. We want to kill off this villager as well. We definitely want to try and get a kill with Harper if possible, and then we want to get one with Baldras as well, just to level him up. So, if we were to attack the horseman, we need to hit with our archers, I think. Let's step on up here, do some bow attacks. Yeah, and just whiff on almost every shot, of course. Need to be there, so we can't get around behind. We're gonna need to kill off this spearman first. Let's go in with our Morning Star and see what we can do. Nice. Very nice. Perfect, okay. And now, actually, Harper can probably get the kill here. Excellent. Good experience for Harper. Now we have our additional trapper who can probably do... Oh yeah, big damage. Let's try that out. Perfect, okay. And now Baldras can step in and try to get the finish. He needs to hit twice. It's not ideal. Let's try it. Hopefully we land twice. There's one. Nice. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so Baldras has now evolved into a senior village elder. So he's a level 3 unit. And a pretty good amount of melee damage here. 12 damage on 4 hits. So he can do quite a bit if he lands all 4. Alright, so now we need to just proceed and try to attack the enemy commander, who's going to be a heck of a... That's going to be a heck of a time dealing with him. But we're going to give it a shot. So our units that are a little bit worse for wear, it would be good to get them onto a village here, just to get some healing while we're moving. So let's do that. And we're going to just send everybody over. Start heading that way. I'm hoping we have enough units as it is. Otherwise, I'll have to go back to the keep with Baldras and recruit a few more. Alright, I think that's going to be it for our turn. So we'll end it there. Oh, and yeah, now it's daytime, which means that the enemy commander gets an advantage, so it's not, as I said, not ideal. We're going to have to deal with that. And again, as we move in, we're going to just keep capturing villages to try to recover some of our gold that we've lost here. Okay. Might as well keep advancing and capturing villages. Then Harper is at full health, so he's okay. We can just put him in the woods. Now, as for Baldras, do we need more units? Well, let's see what we've got. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we've got about... I think we should have enough. We're going to lose a few, that's for That's almost a guarantee that we're going to lose some units. But I'm hoping that we're going to be all right. Because I don't want to spend more gold than I have to. So I think we're going to end it there. It'd be nice if we could get him out in the open where we're able to maybe take advantage of the woods for our defense, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. I'm not sure if he's going to be enticed out of where he is currently. Go for that village. And we're going to play it safe. We're going to keep our units in cover just in case he decides to come out and attack us. Okay, this windmill is actually a village, which is interesting, so I will capture it. Yeah, we're going to just make sure our units are protected as they advance here. We've still got 5 turns left, so we need to get on it, but we're not super pressed for time. And nice, now it is dusk, which means he does not have an advantage, and very shortly he will be at actually a substantial disadvantage. So, let's get Harper over here and capture a village. We can do the same on this side. And then we can actually start attacking if we want. So we can move in and go for a bow attack. This crossbow is going to hurt, but I think this would be worth. Let's try it. Back! Back, ye curs! Okay, good. We dodged it. Yeah, and our ranged attacks are going to be, I think, our best friend here. So that's what we're going to try and take advantage of. So we're just trying to keep our units in the woods where they're a little bit more protected. All right, I think we're in good shape here. We'll end it there. Oh, he's trying to run. Isn't that interesting? And look at this. He has lower defense in the woods, so that's actually to our benefit. So let's step on down and do some hefty damage here if we can. Oh, that's amazing. Wow. And then we could do a little more while we're here. I would love to get the kill with Harper if possible. Only problem is we only do 8 damage, which means, or a maximum of 8 damage. So I think the best plan is going to be to actually go like this with our bow here and hope we don't actually get the kill. Ouch. Okay, we did. That's fine. Get out of my village. Oh, wow. He just straight up evolved. We beat their leader, but a couple of them riders escaped. What should we do? Something be very wrong here. That Gerard weren't never no hero or nothing, but his men never would have attacked us. The queen must have did something to him. We've got to tell the people of Dallben about this. Old Magistrate Rolana will have some ideas. That's true. Whenever there's been troubles, we've always looked to her for help. Fine. We'll go to Dallben, see what Rolana's got to say. With them riders so eagerly attacking us today, I'm thinking Dallben will be under threat too. So we'll have to fight them Wesnothians again? All I can say for certain is we've made ourselves enemies of the crown. They'll be hunting us now. Then we're outlaws. Aye, outlaws. And there you have it, scenario number 2 completed. So we did achieve victory. We had 104 gold remaining. We finished only 3 turns early, unfortunately. But we did get 16 per turn for that early finish bonus. So our total bonus was 48. Total gold, 152. We're carrying 40% of that over. So unfortunately, we're only carrying 61 bonus gold over to the next scenario. But we did get some experience this particular scenario. And we'll just take a quick look here. So you can see that we now have 2 of these trappers who are our level 2 ranged units. We also evolved our commander. You can see Baldras is now a highwayman. Oh, and look at that. Oh, isn't that interesting? Our alignment has changed to chaotic because technically we're now outlaws. Look at that. That's really, really interesting. Okay, so we went from being sort of just villagers who are neutral to being chaotic outlaws. And now, as I said, Harper is a footpad. So that makes total sense. And Harper is actually very close to leveling up as well. So that's great. We have some powerful units here. Of course, we have now he's a bandit instead of a village elder. Same with Ordo up here. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to save it right here. We will say completed. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.